I'm Batman. Batman the Killing Joke is the latest film in the DC. Nope. Nope. I thought I was gonna do the whole review like that, but nope. No. That my voice is too. It's gonna hurt my voice, and this suit is too hot. I'm gonna change to something that's not gonna make me sweat so much. Woo. Okay. That's much better. I can actually breathe in this thing. It's still a Batman shirt, so it's totally fine. If you have any doubt whatsoever, if I'm a Batman fan, just know I have a Batman shirt, I have a Batman costume, I have my Batman Bat Blood on Blu-ray, I got my copy of The Killing Joke, I got my action figure, I have my, oh, he fell over, Batman, you can't fall, you're too justicey. Yeah, stand up. Stand for justice. Yay. I got my Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition, which is great. It's a good movie. And I got my Batman The Dark Knight Returns Parts 1 and 2, and I have a Batman pop figure. And that's like the few things I had on this section of the room. I have all my comics over there, so I got a lot of Batman stuff. So, needless to say, when Batman the Killing Joke, the incredibly famous and one of my favorite comic books of all time, Alan Moore comic, was going to be an animated DC film, which already I love a lot of the DC animated films, as you can probably see. I have a few behind me, as I pointed out. And that this was going to be a R-rated, the first R-rated DC animated film, which it should be. Because if you ever read The Killing Joke, it's a pretty violent one. It's pretty messed up because it's basically the Joker and the most messed up the Joker could get. It was released in theaters, but unfortunately, I live in Nowheresville, so I wasn't able to see it in theaters, but I did buy it on the release day, August 2nd, on Blu-ray, and I have it. I got it right here. It's right there. Look at it. It's like the same thing that's right there, except it's in video form, and it's great. We have Mark Hamill coming back as the Joker, which is the perfect voice of the Joker. We have Kevin Conroy, who is also the perfect voice for Batman, and so all this pushed together into one seemingly beautiful masterpiece of a movie, and I watched it, and I have some opinions. So, first off, I'm going to say things that happen in The Killing Joke that are totally spoilers, but it's kind of, the reason I'm going to talk about it is because they're iconic in what happens in The Killing Joke, because it's so iconic that what I need to go into to explain this story it's going to be spoiled. I'm going to spoil The Killing Joke, so if you haven't seen the movie or you haven't read the comic book, I recommend reading the comic book first and then seeing the movie and go from there. I'll just say that I would recommend this film to a friend as non-spoilers, and the reason why it's not great is what I'll get to into spoilers, and I think if you've seen the film, you understand why certain parts I don't agree with. Not at all. So, spoilers. From henceforth, Killing Joke. The first 30 minutes of this film is Batgirl flying around, and okay, I didn't mind that they tried to give a Batgirl background. I thought it was great. I was watching it and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good, until the part where her and Batman have sex. It's like, it's so weird. It just doesn't make any sense. I know in Batman Beyond, there's hinted that they have had a relationship, but it's just weird. I don't like how, I don't like that. And also, you could see that the characters knew that they made a mistake, and that's how they kind of broke their relationship, but there was other ways to build her character up and to make her kind of leave. If you wanted her and Batman to have this disjointed, do it somewhere else or somehow else and not have them have sex, because Batman's supposed to be a role model to Batgirl and Robin and Nightwing and all these other Batwing people and all the Bat family, and he's not just gonna have sex with them because that's stupid, right? But I liked everything prior to them having sex, and I liked everything after them having sex. Just them having sex, and then the villain that's kind of obsessed with Batgirl is okay, but I liked how we learned more about Barbara Gordon and Batgirl. So then we a little bit feel more sad when she gets paralyzed by the Joker and the Killing Joke, and that happens later on. But the first 30 minutes is basically there to get a theatrical release and to get an hour runtime, and I didn't mind it if it was handled differently. If you had Batgirl and Batman on a mission and you were facing the Joker, let's say you're just facing an early Joker, and Batgirl tries to kill the Joker, and maybe she kills like one of his like higher up guys, and she kills him, and then Batman 100% disagrees with her, and she's like, I made a mistake, so I'm gonna hang up the cape and I'm just gonna step back, not have sex with Batman and then hang up the cape and be like, oh, it's tension because of we had sex and stuff. Have tension by something else besides having sex. It's not. If she killed someone, that's against Batman's number one rule, and that would be great. That would be perfect, and you can have that discord between them. And also, if you had that early part of the Joker, you could set up a history between the Joker and Barbara Gordon / Batgirl in them having a relationship, and then maybe she beats him up a lot, and Joker's like, well, I'm going to paralyze you in the future. And that's just how it's going to happen. So, everything besides that, I liked the idea. I liked what they were going for. I just don't like what they did. So you see after 30 minutes, and as soon as it fades out, and it fades back in, and he's walking down the halls, and it's like, Killing Joke. And from there on, it's a 100% copy with a few more extra words of the Killing Joke, and that's exactly what I wanted. I was sitting there for the first 30 minutes being like, is this the Killing Joke? Did I buy the wrong thing? Because it's Batgirl, which is fine, but I wanted the Killing Joke. It's super short, so it's only like 40 minutes long, but if you really wanted to make a 40-minute Killing Joke, they did it really well. If that was all I was basing this movie on, it's an add to time capsule. It's fantastic. I love the art style's iffy at points, but I don't care because it's just, I don't care is probably a bad way to say it. It's just, I love seeing the comic come to life, and that's 100% what it is. This iconic story coming to life of Barbara Gordon getting paralyzed and Batman, and ultimately the joke at the end, does Batman kill the Joker? I don't know. He probably does. And for 45 minutes, it's fantastic. It's what you wanted as a Killing Joke, what I wanted as a Batman fan, hearing that the Killing Joke was there. And Mark Hamill did fantastic. Kevin Conroy did fantastic. The voice acting is great. It's all great. The whole thing is great, except for the first 30 minutes of the film when we're hanging out with Batgirl, which is fine, but don't do it a different way. Just do it a different way. Even when she gets paralyzed, it doesn't add that much, because if it's just a random guy and then it makes it look like Batman's trying to save her because they had sex that one time, and oh, that was great, so I'm going to save her because of that reason. It's not because, oh, I'm like a parent to her, oh, she broke that code that one time, but that's okay because she's still like my protege. Overall, I would say the Batgirl part is, I would recommend a friend against it, and the actual Killing Joke part is add to time capsule. It's fantastic. But overall, if I count the whole thing as one movie as it was intended to be, it's a recommend to a friend. So if you have seen the Killing Joke, let me know what you thought below. I guess if you're here, you probably saw the Killing Joke. So let me know what you thought below. Did you like the Barbara Gordon Batgirl stuff for the first 30 minutes? Did you like that? Tell me what you thought. What did you like about the bat sex? Did you like that bat sex? Wink. Oh yeah, that's hot stuff right there. Oh yes. That just got awkward. Anyways, so thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and as always, I will see you next time. Bye bye.